Sofronio Vasquez, the first Filipino to win NBC's The Voice, will be the center of attention tonight. His extraordinary talent, tenacity, and hard work have all contributed to his astounding rise to fame. Sofronio's concert at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium, where he is the main act for the Filipino American History Month concert, is expected to honor not just his musical accomplishments but also the rich cultural heritage and contributions of Filipino Americans to the U.S. In celebration of Filipino American History Month, the performance provides a unique chance to appreciate and highlight the rich culture, art, and impact of Filipino Americans. It's an opportunity to consider the experiences, hardships, and victories of the Filipino community, which has played a significant role in shaping American culture. This performance is a potent reminder of the value of visibility and representation for various cultures through music, narrative, and celebration. Sofronio Vasquez's Ascent. The Birth of a Star. The tale of Sofronio Vasquez is one of boundaries being crossed and dreams coming true. Filipino ancestry has always been a compass for Sofronio, who was born and reared in the United States by Filipino parents. His love of music started early in life, and as time went on, it became evident that he possessed the voice and stage presence to win over listeners. Sofronio performed locally and developed his skill as a member of the Filipino American community prior to his appearance on The Voice. His desire to establish himself in the music business was fueled by his Filipino ancestry, the morals his family taught him, and his upbringing in a minority group. He started a new chapter in his career that would lead him to the top with his audition on The Voice. Sofronio enthralled the judges and the crowd with his singing prowess and charisma on stage throughout his time on the competition. His concerts were filled with unadulterated passion, demonstrating not just his extraordinary talent but also his commitment to using his music to honor his history. He became a relevant figure for many because of his choice to showcase his Filipino heritage both on and off stage, particularly for members of the Filipino American community who had historically been underrepresented in entertainment and mainstream media. For Sofronio, winning The Voice was a sea change, and it coincided with the Filipino American community's longing for greater visibility and recognition in popular culture. His triumph served as evidence of the strength of cultural identification and the influence of a variety of viewpoints. Sofronio saw the victory as a triumph for the Filipino American community as a whole, not just for himself. Filipino American History Month, an opportunity to honor and consider. Filipino American History Month is celebrated in October by Filipino Americans all throughout the United States. The purpose of this month-long celebration is to honor Filipino Americans' history, culture, and contributions, who have been instrumental in forming the course of the country. Since their large-scale arrival in the United States at the beginning of the 20th century, Filipino Americans have left their mark in almost every industry, including the arts, sciences, politics, business, and entertainment. The Filipino American community has made enormous contributions, but the mainstream media has frequently ignored or underestimated their experiences. These voices can be heard and their distinct experiences can be celebrated during Filipino American History Month. Resilience and endurance are the main themes of this year's Filipino American History Month. Filipino Americans have traditionally had to deal with issues including economic hardship and racism and discrimination. The community has prospered in spite of these challenges, leaving a legacy of achievement, ingenuity, and cultural pride. Honoring the past is only one aspect of Filipino American History Month celebrations. Another is acknowledging the continuous process and the constant significance of promoting Filipino American perspectives. In addition to showcasing his musical abilities, Sofronio Vasquez sees his performance at the Filipino American History Month concert in Pasadena as a chance to represent his community with pride. His performance today is a celebration of his own accomplishments as well as the larger Filipino American experience, and his journey as the first Filipino winner of The Voice is proof of the tenacity of Filipino Americans. A memorable performance. The backstage narrative. The Pasadena Civic Auditorium's Filipino American History Month concert is more than simply a show. It's a celebration of storytelling, music, and culture. Tonight's concert will feature a number of performances, with Sofronio Vasquez serving as the highlight act. Filipino American entertainers and artists will be on the bill, uniting to celebrate their roots, pay tribute to their heritage, and tell their tales to the world. The concert is the culmination of months of preparation and teamwork behind the scenes. Together, local artists, community leaders, and Filipino American groups have produced an event that showcases the richness and complexity of Filipino culture. This performance is a long-awaited opportunity for many of the performers to showcase their skills to a larger audience and to join a movement aimed at elevating Filipino American voices in popular culture. Sofronio's participation in the concert is very noteworthy. His attendance at the event serves as a potent reminder of the influence Filipino Americans may have in the entertainment industry, as he was the first Filipino to win The Voice. Sofronio uses the occasion to consider how far he has gone from his modest beginnings to becoming well-known and to thank his family, community, and supporters for their overwhelming support. In addition to singing on stage, Sofronio sees the concert as an opportunity to give back to the community that has helped him reach his current position. He has frequently discussed how his Filipino ancestry has influenced both his music and who he is. Being able to perform at a celebration of Filipino American history is a poignant and significant experience for him. It's an opportunity to share his joy in being Filipino with others and to celebrate everything that makes him proud. The concert preparations backstage tonight have been really intensive. For weeks, the actors have been practicing, making sure that every step, note, and detail is flawless. To make sure that his performance reflects his trip and his cultural pride, Sofronio has collaborated closely with the event organizers. In addition to Filipino classics that highlight the variety of Filipino music, his set list will feature a selection of his own hits from The Voice. With both heartfelt ballads and energetic songs that will have the audience dancing, Sofronio's performance is anticipated to be a potent fusion of heart and soul. His dramatic performances on The Voice were well known, and this evening's show will be no exception. Sofronio has always used music as a means of establishing a profound connection with listeners, and he will surely do so tonight. The value of representation in the entertainment industry. A significant element of the entertainment industry is brought to light by Sofronio Vasquez's ascent to stardom as the first Filipino winner of The Voice. Representation counts. For many years, it has been difficult for persons of Filipino heritage to get into the mainstream entertainment industry, and when they do, they are frequently cast in stereotyped or supporting roles. That story has evolved since Sofronio won on The Voice. For Filipino Americans and other minority groups hoping to succeed in the entertainment industry, his accomplishment serves as a ray of hope. For several reasons, representation in entertainment is essential. It enables people to recognize themselves in the media they watch, which promotes pride and a sense of community. Additionally, it aids in dispelling myths and prejudices regarding underrepresented groups. It sends a strong message that anything is possible when people who look like them achieve success on a big platform. In the continuous struggle for acknowledgement and visibility, Sofronio's victory marks a significant turning point for Filipino Americans. It indicates that the industry is changing and that a range of perspectives and narratives are starting to gain traction. And further step in that process is tonight's event, which celebrates and empowers Filipino American culture and talent. Looking ahead, Filipino American representation's future. It's evident that Sofronio Vasquez's career is only getting started as he takes center stage at tonight's Filipino American History Month concert. Even though his win on The Voice was a noteworthy accomplishment, it's just the beginning of what is probably going to be a lengthy and prosperous career. Sofronio has stated that he wants to keep using his position to support Filipino American voices and to make music that honors his experiences in history. Although the Filipino American community has historically been underrepresented in popular culture, more and more gifted Filipino Americans are succeeding and breaking down barriers every year. The tale of Sofronio is proof of the strength of tenacity, fervor, and ethnic pride. Many young Filipino Americans who aspire to leave their imprint on the world now look up to him as a role model. We are reminded of the perseverance and power of the Filipino American community as we commemorate Filipino American History Month at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium tonight. Sofronio Vasquez and other Filipino-American artists are contributing to the creation of a future where diversity is valued and all opinions are heard via their music, artwork, and performances. The event tonight is a celebration of Filipino-American history, culture, and the promising future that lies ahead, in addition to Sofronio's achievements.